We are back. Game over. China has just made an official threat. Due to rising tensions and pressure from President Trump, China just threatened North Korea with sanctions if they continue to test nuclear missiles. CNN reports Secretary of State Rex Tillerson said Thursday that China threatened the North Korean government with sanctions if it undertook another nuclear weapons test. Tillerson made his comments on Fox News ahead of a visit to the United Nations and amid rising tensions over the North Korean nuclear weapons program. They confirmed to us that they had requested that the regime conduct no further nuclear tests, Tillerson said of the Chinese. In fact, we were told by the Chinese that they were informed the North Korean regime that if they did conduct further nuclear tests, China would be taking sanctions action on their own. China remains one of North Korea's only allies and is responsible for much of the heavily sanctioned nation's economy. President Donald Trump told Reuters on Thursday that Chinese President Xi Jinping, probably butchered his name, is a very good man and is trying to pressure North Korea. Yeah, Chinese president is a really good man. Okay. Oh man. I believe he is trying very hard, Trump said. He loves China and he loves the people of China. I know he would like to be able to do something. Perhaps it's possible that he can't. I know Trump means well by saying stuff like this, but he's really going for a stretch when he's saying I believe he is trying very hard and he's a good man. China has suicide nets at their factories. Tillerson said he was hopeful about cooperation with the Chinese. He also said he believed North Korean leader Kim Jong-un is a rational actor. He may be ruthless, he said. He may be a murderer. He may be someone who in many respects we would say by our standards is irrational, but he is not insane. Trump was less certain, telling Reuters that he had no opinion on whether the North Korean dictator was rational or not. I hope he's rational, Trump said. Well, it's like I was saying before, most of us Trump supporters, we've seen what happened with Western civilization. We've seen the power struggle and the thievery from our nations to the Asian continent. But we also realized that the power would never be given back. We would have to take it by force. For we all know how true freedom is forged. People can say peaceful this and peaceful that, but look back in history. Even America, when it was formed, won through the forge of combat. That's how real freedom is forged, with the sword. Breaking, get ready folks. Trump just dropped a news bombshell about North Korea. Trump tells Reuters that there is a chance of major conflict with North Korea in 100 Days interview. Well, North Korea should study its history. For the last time, they tried to screw around with the West. I can't remember how many guys they... I think China lost like 1 million men fighting in the Korean War. Just decimated. So, not a very good idea on their part. It happened, folks. Hannity just exposed the left, and everyone needs to hear this. Fox News host Sean Hannity exposed the fascist behavior that the political left has been engaging in. Insider.foxnews.com reported Ann Coulter's canceled speech at the University of California, Berkeley is just another example of the far left's assault on free speech, Sean Hannity said in his opening monologue tonight. They want to silence every conservative voice in America, Hannity said, explaining that out-of-control fascists are stifling any speech that dares to challenge their political correct worldview. What happened in Berkeley should trouble every single one of you, the American people. Hannity said, college campuses in this country are no longer environments for learning and robust debate and the free and open exchange of ideas, and they haven't been for a long time. Well, he's absolutely right. And like I was saying, the colleges don't teach you how to win at life. I learned how to win at life outside of school, so let them have their BS safe space, and let them be snowflakes and let them do as they wish. I'd say cut the funding and let them eat each other. He argued that rational thinking has been replaced on campuses by safe spaces and microaggressions. Hannity pointed out that Ann Coulter was going to do Oh, Hannity pointed out that all Coulter was going to do at Berkeley was give a speech about how the U.S. should actually enforce federal immigration laws. If you don't subscribe to the rigid left-wing ideology that's being pushed by the so-called tolerant alt-radical left, you're going to be shut down and you'll be silenced by any means necessary, Hannity said. That's why I'm convinced the Civil War would have to take place. To supplant their psychosis and to reestablish the true Republic of the United States for which it was formed. Not a democratic republic, but a republic from which it stands, one nation, under God.